The Mower by Philip Larkin. The mower stalled twice. Kneeling, I found a hedgehog jammed up against the blades, killed. It had been in the long grass. I'd seen it before and even fed it once. Now I had mauled its unobtrusive world unmendably. Burial was no help. Next morning I got up and it did not. The first day after a death, the new absence is always the same. We should be careful of each other. We should be kind while there is still time. The Mower is an unexpected Larkin poem. In it he expresses a sentiment and a sensitivity that we don't normally associate with his poetry. For personal reasons, the poem was on my mind long before the current turn in world events, although it's obviously continued to increase in its resonance. What's hard to convey when reading the poem out loud is the poignant effect of the enjambment. It manages to flip a potentially comic image of a mashed-up hedgehog into something that's profoundly heartbreaking. The choice of title is probably not accidental. It recalls Marvel's poems, who was a fellow resident of Hull. In Marvel, the mower is not the instrument, but the individual. So although the first line of the poem refers to the machine, possibly the poem as a whole is about the figure of the mower. Is this Larkin? If that's right, then the last lines are a message to the poet himself, a chastisement to care better for the people around him. And if you know anything about his love life or the sometimes bitter attitude in some of his poems, then you might agree that this is certainly something that the Larkin, the individual, would do well to observe. Perhaps the mower in the title is neither Larkin nor the machine, but the blunt, unexpected death that invades the hedgehog's world. Metaphysical poets like to move from the particular to the general, and typically contrasted the transitory, sensible world with the eternal one that lay beyond. There's no hope of that here in Larkin, nor any sort of Platonist optimism. Instead, we're left with an urgent reflection on our present lives. We're asked to treasure one another while we still can. In its simplicity, its genuine love for something small and lost, it might be one of the truest things Larkin wrote. The near rhyme at the end suggests an ambivalence. Larkin doesn't undergo a lasting conversion. The saddest thing is that no matter how often the truth the poem expresses is hit home, it's a truth that will be quickly forgotten.